How's it going, everyone? It's Liam Caddleson here as we get into another episode of Supernatural with episode 19 of season 10. 4 episodes left to go after this episode, so yeah, exciting stuff. But yeah, with that last episode, I mean, I think it was maybe as close as we were. Well, there is still going to be potential given Sam's little switcheroo that we had revealed at the ending of the last episode. But I mean, it is for, you know, Dean, maybe the closest aspect we might have in terms of removing the mark. As I've said, Sam pulled that little switcheroo and has gone to Warina in terms of figuring things out, in terms of helping Dean get the mark off. So, yes, but it was really fun stuff with that last episode. So, why don't we get into this episode of Supernatural, episode 19 of season 10. Let's go. Oh, she's going to discover something she really shouldn't. Yeah. Oh, no. She didn't check for traps. That was an amateur mistake. Oh, no.
Mom! Everything's going to be okay.
She's not burning her hands or some shit.
Everything's going to be okay. Everything's
oh no.
Gonna be just
oh
fine.
no. God damn!
Presently, do for myself. Kill my son.
Crap. Oh.
He's expecting it from me.
Oh. Oh
Already has
no.
his stinky minions on high
I don't
alert.
know.
Hey, you're not going anywhere, pal.
Jesus Christ. He's
I'm
gonna
your mortal enemy. I've tried to kill you and your brother.
Okay,
Your
bit
brother as
ambitious.
recently as last month. You wouldn't have come to me if I wasn't your last resort.
Uh-oh.
Desperate. Where you had started home.
Men of letters.
Who do you think murdered Nadia and stole the codex in the first place?
Men of letters. Boom.
The Men of Letters.
Looks like he's taking care of this nest himself.
I know, right? 6 vamps solo.
I think that's got to be a personal best.
It's impressive, but concerning. Impressive,
You
though.
couldn't have waited? For what? For what? Oh, come on, man.
He wanted to
I
share.
better get my buzz on and, you know, pass out watching Speed 2 Cruise Control.
Wait,
Cool.
there's a second Speed?
Cool.
Like the sequel to Keanu's movie? There's a second one?
The Coven's desperate to get the Codex back. The Werther box works.
All too well, I'd say. Working in secret, embarking on this project without
Colorful
oversight.
bow tie, though.
You left 2 fellow men of letters.
To molder in these stacks, you are not men. You are not men.
Damn. What an assessment.
You're librarians.
Damn.
Nothing more.
Librarians could be cool. Ask Giles.
Guarded by a violent enchantment. I need a spell to break
Is Dean going to be listening in
The
on this?
Kabirian invocation, easy to obtain, good all-purpose disenchantments.
Great, thanks.
But it's not recommended for amateurs in...
Wow.
in
Wait. Oh, shit!
I can explain.
Don't bother. You got 3 choices.
What are you doing here?
Well, it looks like I, here to save your sack. Look, you were right, okay? I shouldn't have gone off solo like I did.
So he's making up by helping Sam in a situation where Sam wished he was
selfish.
on the sidelines.
If you're doing this case by yourself to teach me a lesson, you don't have to, okay?
No, oh no. Oh no. The timing is just bad.
How'd you find me?
You're not. Phil tried to. What do you want?
You saw him? Oh, tell me you did.
Oh,
I'm
for
sorry,
fuck's
my
sake.
name is Dwight Twilley. I'm with the neighborhood.
Dwight,
watch. We're
what?
looking into a few recent break-ins, and if you saw the guy and you could give a description, it would be mighty helpful.
Oh,
if I could just have
no.
a minute of your time. Susie.
My social skills may be rusty, but I'm no idiot.
Oh no.
Doorbell hasn't rung in months. And
Oh no.
1 hour.
Yeah, it's suspicious.
One's breaking in. No. No.
Shit.
Get out! Get out!
Shit.
Out! You bastard!
Okay.
You let it out!
There it is again. Oh no. Oh no.
Hello, Susie.
Oh god. I feel so bad for Susie, I can't lie. The amount of shit that's happened because of that box.
Huh? You don't have a plan? You don't have a defense? Susie! Susie, let me in. I can help you.
You don't have to be sad.
Shit.
And you don't have to be alone.
And you don't have to do this, but here we are. I had a feeling it was gonna... Oh, poor Susie. She's in purgatory.
As long as you two make it out alive. And how's that search going? Any closer to a cure?
Jesus.
This isn't real.
No. It's like this form has taken Susie.
You have to be stopped! And the only one who can stop you is you! Do it,
no.
Sammy! End this farce once and for all! Vanishing!
Hey, Ro! Ah!
Told you you'd need me.
Oh, well, at least she saved his skin there. Good on Ro. Yeah, there we go. That's definitely purgatory. Oh no, Leviathans! Get away! Oh! Hey! Betty!
For one, maybe if you told me, we'd have come.
There is no we.
Fine.
Who's we?
Take this all on by yourself, but the odds are totally stacked against you.
Shit.
You're not real.
Oh, Spell's got his hooks in deep. You want him? Deliciously baroque.
Oh my god.
All right, come on.
Low-key hot, isn't it, for her? Alright.
Why this place?
Why?
What are you saying?
Nothing you don't already know. This is where you want to be.
Oh shit.
Your happy place.
Especially with the mark and all you can aim
You
battlefield.
wanna leave.
Blood of its own. What?
Disappointed, isn't she?
Blood of our own.
Our.
Middle letter's blood.
So Sam's
Legacy
blood would work.
Can't leave. Don't want to stay. Bit of a bind, ain't it? Good thing there's always a third way out.
Oh no.
You can't say you haven't been thinking about it.
Oh my god.
Can't leave that job to them.
It's like self-detriment, isn't it? Until
You're
it
right.
gets too much. Oh no, fuck's sake.
Out there.
Yeah, we should have really taken Dean to the basement, I would say. Keep an eye on him. Oh my god, and of course it's an alcoholic bottle, right? Shit. Sam!
Path to the cure. It's in there.
I'm guessing we can't
But
bloody,
once more, make it more.
Sam!
It wants me alive.
Even if he could, the mark wouldn't let him. Kind of heartbreaking, even if it's not Benny.
No, hey. Hey.
Oh my god.
Get away from me.
Oh my god.
It's the only way. It needs legacy blood. Enough to take a life. Yeah, well.
Ro's not there. Boom. Holy shit!
Och, well.
I'm guessing cutting into this safe wouldn't pack it. Holy shit! Yeah, again, though, I mean, I should have been kind of obvious, I guess, when obviously Ro was bleeding Sam dry. Somebody like, I don't know what all the fuss was about.
Well, hello, cowboy.
Are you real?
Why?
Good.
Ah! Fair
What the
enough!
hell is this?
Insurance.
Fair enough!
Comfortable?
We had an agreement. You can't just leave me
Oh,
here.
don't try the manipulation on Sam. He's
want
already
out?
been manipulated
Hurry up.
once by
Get to
a
work.
form of you today.
Oh, you big bastard!
Oh no. Poor Ro. Poor Ro. Yeah. He's not taking any chances today. Not after, like, the whole kerfuffle we had with Ro, not Ro. Right? Not taking those chances whatsoever. So, fair enough. Fair enough for Sam to, yeah. But yeah, I mean, it was just very interesting. Like, honestly, it was just insane to see how pushed both Sam and Dean were with, yeah. And it was really heartbreaking, honestly. So, yeah, but holy damn. So that was a pretty grim episode. Well done, don't get me wrong, but of course it was going to be very, very dark, especially with what the box was able to do with people. We saw what happened to everyone, and then Susie, of course, years later. And then, of course, we were getting into the thick of it when it came to, obviously, Sam and Dean. And I really did like the twist they did with Rowena. So, yeah, I'm a bit angry about myself not picking up on the fact that Rowena was a hallucination until like Dean came down. Because, and you know, I was just like thinking about it after the episode about how, you know, for an audio story, I believe I wrote something kind of similar to what happened, really, in regards to this episode. I would say it was obviously as strong in terms of, you know, well, not just in general, but also in terms of the themes and all of that. But it did veer towards that. But I even included that kind of little bit of a twist in that as well. So yeah. To the Rowena's not actually there. So yeah. But it works so well because Sam's already going through it with like with the fact that with him being tormented, he's already being criticized and all of that, and it's just really, really heartbreaking. So, you know, Rowena comes out of nowhere and saves Sam's skin, basically, because, I mean, the box is a way to tempt people into, it reaches into that subconscious, and well, that's it, though. It's a part of them in terms of voicing, so, like, and able to, like, with Dean, for example, it's able to kind of talk to him in terms of a place that, you know, he might feel at home with, like purgatory, especially with the mark and all of that. So yeah, but it's a way for with the box and the ramifications to a person. It pushes them to a point of killing themselves. And I mean, we had Sam's subconscious and how that clinging on to his brother at the expense of people dying and all of that. So you thought that, okay, well, I mean, obviously Sam is going to look out for his brother, but with Rowena coming in to save the day and all of that, I guess you think, okay, well, she's pumping the brakes on that, and the bigger focus is definitely going to be on Dean, because I mean, his mentality is kind of beaten up in regards to, you know, how he feels about himself in regards to the mark. So obviously the bigger focus is going to be on Dean, and how like with Sam, he's obviously on this whole thing to get the codex. So you wouldn't. I mean, he still did that anyways, but you wouldn't think he or at least for me, I didn't think he would still be under those hallucinations. If anything, we're gonna have more of a focus on Dean's mentality while Sam tries to get the codex, because his hands are already full. But it works so well in terms of trying to bleed Sam dry. So yeah, but it's also really nice and symbolic about how they're looking out for each other, both Dean and Sam, when Dean chimes in and helps Sam. So yeah. But yeah, I mean, I absolutely felt like this was a really strong episode. It was great to see Benny, but not Benny back, I guess, because obviously yeah, we know that with Benny, I don't think he's around anymore. So yeah, but with it's just the characterization, like a character of Benny, I guess, because I mean, this was more so talking into Dean's subconscious. It was just really well, it was not just really great to utilize that, but also Purgatory as well. And I was just thinking about how, opportunistic this is for the Mark. I mean, when Dean went off to kill some vampires and all of that without Sam's assistance, I mean, it's a way to keep things in check, and Purgatory is a really great all-you-can-eat buffet, really. So, yeah. But of course, I was expecting, like, when Dean, we knew what was going on and all of that, especially when Sam was eventually affected and all of that. We were expecting Dean's subconscious to play a really big time, because I mean, again, Dean's mentality has just been through the ringer, I would say, with how he's been worried about going back to Deanman, yeah. But just everything in general, really, in terms of how bad he just feels, and how kind of worried he is about this Mark. So, yeah. And of course, there has been, as of recent, an attempt to kind of make peace with living with the Mark, but we know that damn Mark is very powerful. So, yeah, and of course, it's like Dean is completely defenseless in this whole scenario, so his subconscious is going to be talking to him, saying, yeah, what's going to happen? You're going to take out Cass, you're going to take out Sam. So, yeah, and, yeah, I mean, it was going to be very, I mean, sad and grim, but also interesting to see where things were going to go, because I mean, obviously, Dean was not gonna, but I say this because even before the Mark, I'd say that Dean's always had a bit of a low self-esteem about him. He's, so, and yeah, he was able to fight through. I mean, obviously, the Mark was trying to protect Dean, I would say. So yeah, but Dean was still able to muster through the hold that his that the box did to him, and was able to break free from his own accord. So yeah, but also there is that whole like effort of them to just helping each other, Dean and Sam, and it's just great. It's just great to see how stronger they are together. So yeah, but yeah, like I said, it was just really like the scenario was just kind of dark. But I mean, it was braced for that anyways, and you just felt so bad for Susie. Yeah, it was quite tragic, her story, like, from the very get-go. I mean, she's lived nearly 40 years of this, this just devastation, really. And it's just really heartbreaking because, I mean, she's just, obviously the box has done more, is a curse, and she got very, very defensive and all of that, understandably. And ultimately, Sam and Dean approaching her about the box, it took 40 years, but you could say the box killed her eventually because of, I mean, yeah, Dean and Sam did come and the priority was trying to get that codex and all of that, but yeah, ultimately Susie became a victim, and it's just really, really sad because of what she went through and how broken she is because of the events of that box, really. So and then ultimately she would succumb to the effects of the box. So yeah, but yeah, I mean, it was just really, really sad, really, to see the torment affecting both brothers. So, but I mean, it was just a very, very interesting, like I said, a very interesting episode, and it is also really, really sad that the hallucination wasn't even going to affect Sam when it came, in my opinion, because there is a reason why, I think this, but even without the hallucination, I think, Sam would still try to give up as much blood as possible. When it comes to, when it comes, like, you think about, when, Gadriel was in him and there was residue, grace in Sam and all of that, and he was willing to go through, he was willing to suffer. You think back to the like, even before then, you think back to the season 8 finale and how he was willing to sacrifice himself. I mean, there is a bit of a death wish for Sam in terms of pulling through, especially when it comes to saving the world, saving his brother. That's why I'm thinking, like, even without the hallucination and all of that, it wouldn't matter because Sam would go through with it. He is always going to make that sacrifice for his brother. So the hallucination didn't need to, I mean, it was going to push Sam into that direction, but Sam was always going to do this. So, yeah, but, yeah, I mean, it is pretty messed up with the, whole Men of Letters, thing, wasn't it? I mean, it was great to get a bit more lore about that. And, seeing Cuthbert and, how unhinged. I mean, we saw him unhinged, didn't we, before? And, yeah, just seeing that again with this messed up box. Yeah. So, but it was a really grim story, a really cold, chilling kind of story because of what happened and how things affected Dean and Sam. So yeah, and I also really enjoyed Rowena in this episode, whether she was a hallucination or not. I really enjoyed her contribution. So, especially with how involved she was, like with this assignment with Sam, and of course Sam dealing with her accordingly by the end. So yeah, but it was really, really, great to have Rowena's presence in this. So yeah, as well as the fact that she wants Sam to kill Crowley. Sam, without hesitation, done. I mean, to be fair, there has been this whole plot. I don't think it's gonna happen. I could be wrong. I don't think it's gonna happen though. But it's just the idea, like, okay, done. So yeah. But yeah, it was just really, really yeah, it was just really, really interesting to go into this episode and see how things went down, like especially with the box and how that. I mean, Sam and like it was even acknowledged Sam and Dean went through the ringer with that box. So, yeah. And even then, the mental toll it has on people, like Susie, for example, it's a very, very messed up box. It's a very, very psychotic invention. Because, I mean, again, it's not just, of course, pushing people to suicide, but it's also the idea that Susie's been been traumatized. Her life has been damaged for these 40 years. So it's not just the aspect of pushing people to unaliving themselves, but also it's the other mental toll that it has on people like Susie for those 40 years. So yeah. And it is just very, really, really heartbreaking. So, but it also just was really, really great to see how Sam was in his element in this episode. But yeah, great stuff. I'll see you guys next time then. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. You can check my videos on the right if you want to check out more of my content. You can also subscribe to my media feeds and channel if you want to. Hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. Hope you guys take care, and I'll see you guys next time. Toodles!